Hello, I'm Rob Arnold, Superintendent of Amherst County Public Schools, and I would like to welcome you to the Amherst County High School Class of 2020 Golden A ceremonies. I'd like to first start by congratulating the Class of 2020 for making it this far to graduation, for your hard work and your dedication and certainly your resilience to get to your graduation. I know it's a very important time in your life, and we want to take a moment tonight to celebrate some of those accomplishments. The Golden A ceremony, which obviously is a virtual ceremony this year, is my very favorite Amherst County High School tradition. It is a tradition that is unique. It is a tradition that is impactful. And so as I've been thinking about COVID-19 closure and how that in any way relates to what we're celebrating here tonight with Golden A, it struck me that the closures have really taught us an important lesson about human contact and human connections and the impact that we make on each other. And I think sometimes when we're not around each other, we really get to understand how important we are to each other. And so as I've listened to students talk about how much they miss their teachers, and I've listened to teachers talk about how much they miss their students, I can't think of a better way to celebrate those human connections and those impacts than through the Golden A, because the Golden A gives the high school seniors the opportunity to tell that person that had the most impact on them through their career here in Amherst County how much they mean to them and to thank them. And so I'm really excited about tonight and this ceremony, and I'd like to one more time congratulate the Class of 2020 and want you to know that I have such high hopes for you in the future, and I'm really looking forward to the impact that you're going to make on this society as you grow older. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Andrew Aiken, and I chose Ms. Knox because she helped me a lot in the classroom, helped me succeed and graduate. I just want to say thank you for that, but also she helped me choose my career in life. And she told me since day one I should be a firefighter and pursue that, and I decided to go with it, so thank you for that.
Hello, I'm Jaden Anderson, and today I would like to honor my profound educator, the director of Amherst County High School Theater, Miss Patricia Emmert. I first met Miss Emmert my freshman year of high school when I took her drama class. At the time, I was a very shy and soft-spoken girl with very little confidence. However, Miss Emmert instilled a tremendous amount of confidence within me. She pushed me outside of my comfort zone. She helped me to develop a love for performing, and she believed in me when I didn't even believe in myself. She pushes her students to be the best versions of themselves, and she is dedicated to each and every one of us. Miss Emmert, I hope that I have made you proud on and off the stage, and I owe my greatest gratitude to you for making me the person I am today. Thank you.
My name is Sonya Bhakta, and my profound educator of choice was Kimberly Forge of the Amherst Middle School, who taught me 8th grade world history. The reason I chose Miss Forge is because I found her to be the oddball of all of my teachers. She was definitely one of the quieter ones, but she welcomed me with open arms and a warm smile. Every morning before class, we would talk about football, history, or just joke around with each other. By the end of my 8th grade year, I felt as if my relationship with her grew past the ones I've had with my other teachers. Even though I'm not in her class anymore, I still think about her, pray that she's doing well, and hope that one day our paths will cross again. Today, and for years to come, she'll always be a teacher I'll never forget, and definitely be the one I got to call my friend.
My name is Caroline Branham, and my 8th grade English teacher and coach, Michael Jacobs, is my profound educator. Since I met him, he's given me the resources I required to succeed. He pushed me to do my best work in his class and many others. As a high school senior struggling in AP Calculus, he personally found me a tutor that allowed me to improve my grade during an increasingly stressful time. There are so many acts of kindness I cannot count. He wrote my references that I used during my college applications and many scholarships. He's always wished the best for me and supported me in academics, sports, and in theater. Additionally, he helped me when I was deciding where to apply to college and provided me the much needed reassurance during the stressful admissions process. Not to mention that in the midst of this worldwide crisis and the cancellation of many events I have looked forward to as a high school senior, he has given me his condolences and positive energy that have been greatly appreciated during this time of need. Along with being a superior educator, he has shown what a compassionate and kind individual he is. Thank you, Mr. J, for everything.
Hi, I'm Kennedy Campbell, and I'm excited to name Leslie Clark as my profound educator. Leslie, you've been there for me and supported me through school, my personal life, spiritually, and beyond. And the craziest part is technically you're not even my counselor. For the past 7 years, you've guided me and taught me everything from knitting to how to do a college application. I'm so thankful that I have you as a leader in my life, but most of all, I'm thankful to call you a friend. Whether it be me texting you late at night because I forgot to turn in the form and need your help, to taking me home when my parents needed to work late, or even taking me out to eat just when I needed the company, you were always graciously there to help me. Thank you for making a profound impact in my high school experience and life, but most of all, thank you for teaching me what a kind person is like.
Hello, my name is Mikayla Cashwell, and I'll be honoring Mrs. Goins for the Golden A ceremony. She was my guidance counselor from 6th to 8th grade at Madison. She always checked up on me and still does to this day, and she's the only person who could seriously tell that I needed someone to talk to. She is the reason why I will be going into the field of psychology at Radford, because I truly looked up to her as my role model while I was doing the internship program with her. And I just want to say a huge thank you for the support and impact you have put into my life, because if it wasn't for you, I would not be able to have stayed as motivated as I did to graduate and just be a good student. Thank you.
Dear Messiah, you have taught me so much, and thanks to you, my writing has improved drastically from when I first walked into your classroom almost 4 full years ago. The lessons that you've taught me have remained with me for the entirety of my high school career, and will probably do so for the rest of my life. Out of all the classes that I've taken over the years, I believe yours was the most rewarding. The work challenged me, and it was through those challenges that I not only learned how to write, but how to know myself as well. The units that we studied inspired me and rejuvenated my love of reading, a love that had faded early on into high school. Without the skills that you have taught me, I would have been stuck in an echo chamber, listening to my own ideas and never improving. Thank you for demanding a higher standard from me, and for being so willing to write recommendations for me even when I wasn't in your classroom. Finally, thank you for instilling in me the meaning and value of hard work. I wish you all the best going forward, and it was an honor being your pupil.
Hi, my name is Dominique Contrerar, and for the Golden A Award, I chose Miss McAndrews as my profound educator. I had Miss McAndrews for English back in 10th grade, and during that year, she taught me how to become a better writer and better my writing skills. Not only did she do that, but she became a role model, and I could come and talk to her about whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. That being said, I came back to her in 11th grade because my writing teacher wasn't really helping me better my skills. So when I came back to Miss McAndrews, she helped me further my skills in writing, and which helped me a lot, and I'm so grateful for that. With that being said, she cares about her former students and her present students, and that is why I chose her as my profound educator. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chanston Follett, and I would like to honor Miss Ann Rucker as my profound educator throughout my academic journey. Miss Rucker retired from Amherst County over 5 years ago, but continues to support the staff and students as frequently as possible. It is through this dedication that I came to meet her. She was instructing an SOL review for World History 2. I was quite familiar with this SOL. Simply put, I could not pass it no matter how hard I tried. Studying, tutoring, guessing, nothing worked, and I really needed to pass it to receive an advanced diploma. It was heartbreaking. I couldn't believe that after all of my hard work and dedication, it would come to this. Fortunately, that's when I met Miss Rucker. She was a breath of fresh air, smart, witty, encouraging, and most importantly, refused to let me give up. She was exactly what I needed. Over the next several months, we grew closer, and I learned what an asset she was to have on my side. I learned a lot of history, but I also learned how important it was to have such a good instructor. I want her to know that her time and efforts were valuable to me. She made a difference in my life and my academic success. I feel strongly that the time we spent together will carry on into my collegiate success. And that's why, Miss Ann Rucker, you are my profound educator and will forever hold a special place in my heart.
My name is Madison Godsey, and I chose Mrs. Kathleen Ayal as my profound educator. For most of my high school career, I was never really confident in my writing, so I was a little hesitant on taking her class. However, I do not regret it at all. Mrs. Ayal always held my classmates and I to a very high standard, which personally motivated me to manage my time and to take accountability for my work and my actions. The rigid course and the assignments given provided me with a sense of what college courses will really be like. I would just like to say thank you so much to Mrs. Ayal for always pushing me to be my very best and to do my very best, and for preparing me for future classes. And most importantly, helping me gain more confidence in my writing. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Grace Hall Matson. No language can express my gratitude for the precious hours spent learning French, confidence, and compassion in Madam Miller's class. Middle school was arduous, and some days I only got on the bus to go to French class. My classmates respected me, the curriculum came alive, and Madam Miller skipped lunch most days to teach us. She makes these sacrifices willingly because she cares deeply for her students. She takes the time and effort to get to know us, our struggles, interests, and dreams. Every day she asks "Ça va?" and genuinely cares how you are. She beams with pride when you're accepted into your dream university. And she smiles even when she is in pain or otherwise overwhelmed, not to hide her struggles, but because she always finds something worth smiling about. She is a terrific teacher as well as an incredible individual, and that combination makes her a profound educator.
Hello, my name is Carl Hayden, and my profound educator is going to be Mr. Cargill. I chose Mr. Cargill because he's one of the best teachers that I've ever had, both in the classroom and then out of the classroom. I'm a strong believer in the idea that you need to both connect with your students through education and through activities, and his supporting of his students in the various activities they do has never ceased to amaze me. Whether or not he's just kind of making new activities up on the whim or inviting his students to go and do cool things, like this past year when we went to go film the sheriff's office debate, and then also just helping him with the tech club stuff, whether it be RWDC, the drone team, or just ALTC happenings and Christmas parade, graduation, anything and everything. He's always there, and he's always there for his students, and just like they are for him. And I really, really like that about Mr. Cargill. He's always willing to stick his neck out for his students, and thanks, Mr. Cargill.
My name is Aaliyah Haynes, and I would like to recognize Miss Betty Mosby as my profound educator. I was first introduced to Miss Mosby during my second grade year of school, as she was my reading and English teacher. Having taught my father prior to me, she has always motivated and pushed me to my full potential. During class, she would critique my reading and show me better ways to be fluent. She would critique my work whenever it came back and she didn't like the grade. She would pull me to the side, show me what I did wrong, and tell me that next time that I do it, it better be right and look the way she wanted it to look. I just wanted to take the chance to thank Miss Mosby for everything she's done for me. She's been a great educator, friend, and overall she's a wonderful lady, and I thank you for everything you've done. I'm truly grateful for you. Thank you again.
Hi, my name is Summer, and my profound educator is Mrs. Stinson. So, I remember when I first met Miss Stinson. It was back in Spark Notes version. I love how far Mrs. Stinson is willing to go for her students. She always stays up late and works super hard just to make sure that we get the resources and the lesson plans that we need in order to pass our exams. I mean, she blows my mind. And she's still giving. She knit me a scarf and she made gifts for all of her other interns too. So even though I know this speech will never be enough to really cover, concisely or not, exactly how much Miss Stinson's existence in my life has meant to me, I hope that it's at least a start. Love you, Miss Stinson. Thank you.
Okay, my profound educator is Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins has been my teacher for 3 years now. I had him for algebra, pre-AP physics, and AP physics. And Mr. Collins is an amazing teacher, and I couldn't ask for anyone better to accept me as a friend and a student, because I feel like Mr. Collins and I have a really good relationship, and I'm free to talk to him if I have any problems or anything like that. He's very open and helpful with anything I have to say, and I'm very lucky to have Mr. Collins as a teacher for as many years as I did, and he's just an overall great person, and I love that.
Kaitlyn Justice, and I would like to thank Larry Johnston for helping me inspire to what I want to be in life. I am dedicating this to Larry Johnson because I want to be a welding engineer, and he helped me discover that while also taking welding classes at CVCC. Thank you.
My profound educator is Miss Picard. I've had Miss Picard 2 times in high school, my freshman and senior year. She was the first one that helped spark my interest in science and biology, and also part of the reason I am pursuing the career I want at my dream school. The way Miss Picard teaches was perfect for me since I have a hard time putting a lot of effort into things. She kept it fun and interesting, and I was always excited to go to her class. Having her as a teacher my freshman and senior year was the perfect entrance and exit to high school. And I am very grateful, because if I didn't have Miss Picard as my teacher, I don't know what I would be pursuing today. But because of her, I am now going to UVA to major in biology and eventually become a doctor. Miss Picard is a great person and teacher who truly shaped my future and who I'm going to become.
My name is Kingsley King, and my profound educator choice is none other than Ms. Barron. Firstly, I'd like to thank her for being a wonderful mentor to not only me, but to all of her students. I had the honor of being her intern for a short few months before our time together was cut off. Ms. Barron, you've been a great help, and I couldn't be more happy to choose you as my profound educator. I cannot thank you enough for helping me enter my first art competition and help me bring home my first prestigious award. You've helped me come a long way with my art, especially painting. And of course, I'd like to thank you for introducing me to kombucha. Absolute god tier, thank you. Until next time.
Hi, I'm David Koshy, and I chose my AP Biology teacher, Mrs. Picard, as my profound educator for the Golden A Award. She was a great teacher who made the concepts easy to understand. She didn't assign too much homework, which is always great. She was very organized, and that made it easier for the students to succeed. And another reason is I'm going to be majoring in biology at Virginia Tech next year, and I feel like she prepared me well for that major. So, thank you, Ms. Picard, for teaching AP Biology.
My name is Sean Mapes, and my profound educator is Mrs. Childress. Mrs. Childress was the first teacher that introduced me to the technology I wanted to use and study. Her class introduced me to electricity, rockets, 3D printing, and that experience led me to pursue technology as I continued school. She was always kind and helpful, and I could not have wished for a better teacher. Her work has led me to pursue a degree in technology, and I thank Mrs. Childress for that.
Hi, my name is Corra Marriner, and I'm acknowledging Julie McAndrews as my profound educator for the Golden A Award. The reason why she's my first choice for this award is because she's an astonishing teacher. She's always been there for me even after 10th grade, and I think of her as both my teacher and my friend. She's also the reason why I want to go to William & Mary for graduate school and to pursue my doctorate's degree in psychology. You're an amazing teacher, Mrs. McAndrews. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Skylar Morton and my profound educator is Miss Vicki Hubbard. I choose her because she always found a way to put a smile on my face and ask how I was doing with a sincere heart. She encouraged me to accomplish my goals and to strive for my best inside the Iron Diamonds program and outside of it. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate you very much, and I wish you the best.
I am Leela Mowry, and I chose Mr. Giles, my 8th grade math teacher, as my profound educator when I found out that I would receive the Golden A Award. I chose Mr. Giles due to his superb teaching skills that gave me a competitive and leading edge in high school math. Thank you, Mr. Giles, and thank you to all of my wonderful teachers that prepared me for my higher education, Virginia Tech. Thank you.
My name is Anissa Parrish, and I would like to recognize Mr. David Tucker as my profound educator. I had the opportunity to meet Mr. Tucker my sophomore year, as he was my AP European History teacher. In a class full of hardworking students, he was always willing to help me and was also very honest when it came to my writing as to what I forgot, what I needed to do better. He wanted me to do my best, and I could tell. That following year, I actually decided to intern in his 6th and 7th periods, where I had the opportunity to meet him on a more personal basis as he gave me advice and confidence about SAT scores and my future college plans. Overall, I just want to thank you, Mr. Tucker, for always being there for me in class as well as in personal issues as well, and giving me the confidence, the advice, and the direction to be the best who I can be. Without you, I would not have been able to succeed as much as I have.
My name is Carson Peters, and my profound educator for the Golden A Award is Mr. Robert Martin. Mr. Martin was my golf coach for my junior and senior year, and I interned for him my senior year. It was always nice being able to end the day and going and talking to someone who I genuinely enjoyed being with. Mr. Martin is secretly a very good cook, so most of our conversations revolved around food. But the thing I admire most about Mr. Martin is that no matter what he was doing, he was always willing to help me. There were many instances where I would need help with my calculus homework, and although he hadn't taken calculus in over 10 years, he would get up from what he was doing and help me out. Mr. Martin is truly an influence on my life, and he is one of the nicest and funniest people that I have ever met. Mr. Martin, thank you for everything you have done. You've truly made an impact.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Powers. The educator that I would like to acknowledge today is Miss Barron. Miss Barron is the art teacher at Amherst County High, and I've known her for almost 3 years. She has always pushed me and inspired me to work hard and do my best. She has helped me understand so much about the history and aspects of art. She has been kind, patient, and a true help. Her support has inspired me to do my best no matter what. I am thankful for this opportunity to say thank you, Miss Barron. I couldn't have been recognized for this Golden A Award without you.
My name is Ryan Pugh, and I chose Mr. Motes as my profound educator because he has helped me build skills not only in drafting, but also math and science, which has allowed me to excel in these 2 classes the last 2 years. He has also introduced me to drafting, which is what I am trying to pursue as a career in the future.
Hello, my name is Chloe Ramsey, and I have chosen Miss Patricia Emmert as my profound educator. I want to thank her for being there for me all 4 years of high school. She was a huge influence. Without her, I probably wouldn't be pursuing the major that I am today. I'm going to be a musical theater major at AMDA in New York City starting in the summer, and I'm really excited about that. So without Miss Emmert, I probably wouldn't have found what I love, and I wouldn't be able to pursue it as a career without her help and without her guidance to push me as an actor and to get me to the level that I am today. So I'm very grateful for that. And I also want to thank her for just being there for me and all of her students because she's always been great at that. So thanks, Miss Emmert.
Hi, my name is Ellana Richardson, and the teacher I would like to acknowledge as my profound educator is Miss Lorena Massey. She taught me for 1 year during 10th grade for Spanish 3, and I would like to thank her for recognizing that I was going through a tough time towards the end of that year and being understanding towards me and making the rest of my 10th grade at least bearable. And as I go on, I will keep you in my mind as I further my education.
Hi everyone, my name is Kaitlyn Rosser, and I'll be recognizing Grant Collier as my profound educator. I chose Mr. Collier not only because math is my favorite subject and I had him for 2 years in a row, but because he genuinely made learning fun and easier to understand with hands-on activities and projects. He was also willing to give extra help, like during lunch or your exploratory class if you didn't understand something. I would like to thank Mr. Collier specifically, along with all the Amherst County staff, for making my 4 years at the high school the best that it could be.
My name is Breanne Shelton. The profound teacher I'd like to recognize is Mrs. Terry O'Hara. She has such a sassy, straightforward personality that you just love to be around. She's one of the teachers that you can, joke with and feel comfortable around. And personally for me, she made me realize that she cared for me as a student deeper than just being, like a teacher within the school, and that was that. She made me feel like if I ever needed anything or anybody, that she was always there for me. And still today, I feel like she's just one phone call or a text away if I ever need a listening ear or anything, which is super special to me because I've never felt that bond with another teacher. And she's super special to me, and I will never ever forget her. And that is why I like to recognize Mrs. Terry O'Hara as my profound teacher.
Hello, my name is Daniel Shores Jr., and the profound educator who has impacted my life heavily is Miss Melanie Coleman. Ms. Coleman, some refer to her as Mama Coles, but over the years I have accustomed myself to simply call her Mama. Saying Ms. Coleman is a profound educator is truly an understatement. She exemplifies compassion with her open door policy and being a shoulder for many to cry on during their weakest moments. She also illuminates dedication with her monumental involvement and leadership of the choral department and both show choirs. Every 7th period for the past 4 years have been phenomenal. This woman has taught me not only how to be a good singer and dancer, she has also taught me how to support a cause and know what it's like to be a part of a family of people who don't necessarily share your own DNA. Mrs. Coleman has been the single biggest impact of my public school life, and I am so grateful for manning up and auditioning to be in her show choir 4 years ago. I am truly honored and humbled to receive this prestigious award, but let it be known that I couldn't have received such an award without Miss Coleman in my life. Miss Coleman, I am so proud to be called your son, and you will always be my mama. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Devontae Sorrells, and I am proud to be receiving a Golden A Award. My profound teacher is Miss Stinson. I chose Miss Stinson because she has taught me that you never stop learning. Throughout life, you will always learn something new. The lessons that you learn can be used to help you achieve your dreams. Not only did Ms. Stinson make it her top priority to teach her students, she wanted to ensure that her students knew well that she deeply cared for them. Ms. Stinson was there for me any time of the day. She was there for me through my toughest times, and she was a proud fan of my achievements. The life lesson she has taught me, not from her organized lesson plans, was to always stay safe and make good choices. I would like to end this message by saying, thank you, Ms. Stinson, for being a wonderful teacher.
Hello, my name is Collin Stinnett, and my profound educator is Matthew Giles, who made me really like mathematics in middle school. In high school, I attended the STEM Academy, which put a lot of emphasis on mathematics. After high school, I will be going to Virginia Tech to major in civil engineering. I would like to thank Mr. Giles for steering me towards his path of mathematics and engineering.
Hello viewers, my name is Holly Thompson and my profound educator is Noah Crouch. I want to start off by saying how honored I am to be a recipient of the Golden A Award and how I could not have achieved this position without the help from my friends, my family, my educators, and my savior. Now, I chose Mr. Crouch because looking back at my high school career, most of my fondest memories are a result from his pursuance to make somewhat daunting tasks fun. He was not only my tennis coach, my DECA organizer, my teacher, but also someone I could go to joke around with and obtain a little bit of life lessons. So, to Crouch, thank you for being goofy and showing me that I can achieve my goals through a little bit of hard work and a lot of determination. Again, I want to say thank you to everyone, and I'm so honored to receive this award. Bye.
Hi, I'm Tilly Tolbert, and I chose Mr. Giles as my profound educator. I first met Mr. Giles in 6th grade when I came to Amherst Middle, and got to know him more in 7th grade when he became my youth group leader. In 8th grade, I had him as my Algebra 1 teacher, and it was the best math class I've ever set foot in. The way Mr. Giles presented the material and made it engaging for everyone really inspired me and confirmed to me that I want to be a math teacher myself. As I went into high school, things got a bit more difficult for me. Throughout that entire time, Mr. Giles was always there for me when I needed to talk to him. He was patient with me through my tears when I wasn't sure what I needed to say, and was always there for me no matter what. He still is to this day. Mr. Giles has seen me through the toughest years of my life, but has also shown me how to grow through them. He constantly reminded me to keep being you, keep having fun, and keep the faith. From seeing the way he gives his all to whatever he is doing to how he loves his family, it is evident that he loves the Lord with all of his heart. Mr. Giles is not only the best math teacher, but he is the best example of Jesus anyone could ever ask for.
Hello, I'm Bethany Tyree, and for my Golden A Award, I picked Ellana Massey as my profound educator. I've had Miss Massey for 2 years in Spanish 3 and 4, where we learned about culture, language, and even her own personal experience about the subject. Though the biggest impact that Ms. Massey has had on me is that you should love what you do. You should be happy with the career that you choose. And by the way she talks about Spanish culture or talks about Spanish language and even just teaching in general, I can tell that she definitely loves what she does. She has so much passion and so much love for what she does that it's very inspiring and motivating to me. And I just want to thank her for being so great, so kind, and fun, and understanding. And she's just been a great teacher overall. And I am so lucky that I got to have such a true inspiration as one of my teachers. Thank you.
My name is Matthew Walters, and my profound educator is my 10th grade math teacher and JV soccer coach, Grant Collier. I chose him because although I was always decent at math, it wasn't until I had him as a teacher where he made learning so much fun because of his high enthusiasm and energy that I just started to love math, which eventually led to me going to the governor's school and is now taking me to Virginia Tech, where I'm going to get a degree in engineering. I would also like to thank him for allowing me to be on the soccer team my 10th grade year, where I got to play with such awesome teammates and I got to observe his great leadership skills. So all in all, I would like to thank Grant Collier for being a great role model in my life.
Hello, I'm Brandon Wright, and I picked Mark May to be my Profound Educator for my Golden A Award. I took Mr. May for 3 years, and my dad took him and my uncle took him, so I thought that was really cool. He had a lasting impact on me, and his class felt really fun and unique. You know, we started out, first year was agri-science, second year and third year were both wood shop, and we got to make a lot of cool stuff. It was really fun getting to use the power tools. You know, I've kept everything to this day that I made in his class, like my plaques, my bird box, and my potato boxes. And what made Mr. May really stick out to me is I could tell that he really cared a lot about his job and his students, cared about every student. You know, he had so many cool things in his class you couldn't get anywhere else, and that's why I picked him to be my Profound Educator.
Hi, my name is Juwuan Wright, and I'd like to recognize Carla Rasnick as my Profound Educator. I was lucky enough to have her last year of teaching. Her geometry class helped me further my love of math. I was hardly at the high school because of STEM, but I had the luxury of seeing her when she came up to sub. We're really good friends to this day. She knows I'm capable of more things I can see in myself. I can never thank her enough for the guidance.
My name is Emma George, and I am a senior at Amherst County High School of the year 2020. I'm also in the early college program, and my Profound Educator is Ms. Coleman. In her class, which for me was Bells of Amherst, I found that I really enjoyed being in that class and experiencing music in that way. Ms. Coleman has been a very supportive and understanding teacher, and she'll always have a special place in my heart. I'm not sure exactly where I plan to go after I graduate, but I do know that I want to continue in some way in music.
My name is Anna Young, and my Profound Educator is Angie Luther. Mrs. Luther has impacted my life by trying to help me be more comfortable in pictures and introducing me to the method of studying that I use today. One very clear memory I have is when my 5th grade class went on a fishing trip, and Mrs. Luther and a few other teachers were taking pictures of the students in order to capture the fun that we were having. When she got to me and my dad, however, I remember trying to hide behind him until he ran off, leaving me behind to be in the picture. Maybe she did not have the intentions of helping my confidence, but it definitely helped me a bit in the long run. The last way that she impacted my life was when she introduced me to the study method that I use today to help me pass the difficult classes in the early college program. This method was when we used dry erase boards in our class to answer questions off the smartboard. If she had not shown me this study method, I probably would have had a harder time in my classes. Overall, Mrs. Luther has impacted my personal life and academic life in a very positive way.